let me offer you a nice short dive into Liber T, which is, I think, by Roberto Negrini. Somewhere it should be stated there, I think. Yes. It's an interesting take on the Thoth Tarot because it's very directly inspired by it. I mean, you can definitely see the similarity there. This one is a bit more stylized, and it loses on the very detailed brushwork that's present in the Thoth Tarot, thanks to Frida Harris. But this one is a bit more Disney-like, and it's a bit more colorful, I would say, as well. I would say that it uses a wider range of colors. I do like the artwork. Some of it may be quite too direct or too, let's say, hermetic. But let me check if I can probably focus on that. You can see that the bird is actually feeding other birds. All about maternity. That's the Empress for you. And so yes, a bit more exposed colors and bodies, and some really interesting abstract imagery, quite apparently directly inspired by the Decans and the different scenarios that go on there. I do need to actually research further on that because this hasn't been something I've been able to focus on, but maybe in recent future. Do not be scared by my nails, by the way. This is just henna. Yes, so for example, this one I think has some cut heads, some bondaged bodies, and some really BDSM-like masks, let's say. And obviously this is one of the very interesting quirks about this deck, that it features some interesting takes on symbolism. So it has everything, almost everything. I mean, almost anything that you can imagine in the form of an object or a symbol or a being that symbolizes a certain concept or a belief, rather actually obviously based on Egyptologian and the Hermetic order, the Golden Dawn type of understanding and usage of symbolism, but definitely something very, very informative and very, very powerful when it comes to triggering your intuition into the shape of thoughts, let's say, and how you can use it to gain information during readings. I mean, there's so much that can be focused upon, or that can be selected from here, that or mixed with here, that the selection is and the variety is quite good. I think the stock also is quite nice. The only thing that I do kind of regret is that it doesn't come in a box that is a bit sturdier than this, because this has lost its I think shape let's say in the past month or so, so it had to be taped, and I just decided to, in my chaotic way, tape it like a 5-year-old child, so it just looks a bit, rough, but at the same time maybe a bit sturdier than before. So I wish they had, designed it so that it comes with a certain sturdier, maybe a bit thicker box that can be opened from above with a lid from above. But anyway, that's a wishful thinking, I guess, for the price as well, because the price is, I think, 17 or 18 pounds, and you can easily get that, let's say, with a few pounds more directly from an astrology shop in London, which is quite a good thing. And I do have my epidolite here. Epidote, sorry. Lepidolite and epidote. I do think that this sounds similar, but these stones are supposed to be balancing out the lighten the dark and also, let's say, empower the positive, and be something like an energizer and a block for negative influences. I'm not quite sure, but let's say it overlaps with the meaning of many other crystals. But yes, it's an interesting little piece, I think. I'm not quite sure if I'm able to... Am I able to focus on this? Maybe not. Yes, you see that it's a bit like a mixture of dark, medium, brown greens and some really creamy whites. Anyway, very nice deck. I think I chose the stone just to accompany it with this video, but yeah, let me know what you think, guys, and let me know if any one of you has it and what your experiences have been. I think it could be a rough deck. I think it could be something that can sometimes be too much in your eyes and a bit too direct, so I don't think that it's suitable for all types of sessions or readings. So I think maybe it's a better option for when you really want to have an expressive, direct, dramatic type of a reading, or something that can offer you a bit more detailed, almost birth chart like type of a reading, where you have many sources of information and coded symbols that you can decode and decipher and then combine and use in a different way. So I think it's a good informative deck. If I had to, also I've been thinking, if I had to draw my own, I would definitely use this as the base, because I think as much as it looks too colorful and too confusing on occasions, I think sometimes it's better to choose something that, although chaotic, has all of the information on it, and it includes all of the relevant symbolism, and I think it's a good meeting ground between Thoth, Rider-Waite-Smith, and also deeper knowledge of Deccan's astrology and Kabbalah, probably, because you have to know that these cards are attributed to different Sephiroth in the tree of Kabbalah, the tree of life. And this is something that, by the way, if you're seeing this is an ex-henna tattoo. It's nothing burned or anything like that, it's just a faded henna tattoo, and these are the results of the henna nails that just stay like that and look a bit like nail polish, but they actually aren't polished at all. Anyway, deviation, I regress that, but definitely try this out. I think I would definitely recommend it. It's not, as I say, a tool for each single reading, because it does require its energy, it does require its attention, and it does definitely give you a lot for it. So I do like the imagery though, and the fact that it's almost Disney-like, but it does have some really nice solid aesthetics that just make it a very versatile deck. I think if the images were a bit more let's say alternative, they would probably be a bit too scary or a bit too off-putting for the deck. But I think because they are a bit Disney-like and a bit too sincerely childish sometimes, very stylized, but at the same time solid, they kind of meet that good middle ground of balancing it out in a way. so that even the scarier scenes are not exactly scary, they're just like a sad moment or a slightly scary moment from a Disney video or a Disney movie, which makes them a bit more digestible, I'd say, right? Anyway, we're going into too many specifics here and they are running out from the bed already, so I think this is the end of the video and it's 10 minutes already. I hope that you have liked it, and I hope that you have been able to see everything that I showed you and understand everything I told you. Quite abstract, but I think it's, anyway, why not? And till next time.